Hello and welcome to that man and his manga, or should I say that sir and his sushi. I've been wanting to eat sushi for quite some time and I love sushi. I really enjoy eating sushi. And I thought I'd share my sushi experiences with you guys. The one problem, however, is that I don't really live in a place that has a lot of sushi. So I've got to go out and procure it, should we say. And the first one I thought I'd pick up is from Nudo Sushi, or Nudo Sushibox from Sunderland. And this was one of the bigger boxes. This was around £7.50. So let's have a look and see what we get inside, shall we? So we get 3 salmon, 3 tuna, and 6 California rolls. And they threw in some soy sauce, which I believe you used to get soy sauce in a packet along with some ginger, and obviously you get some I think the peas, I believe, and some wasabi as well, because you have to have wasabi. And also some of these guys, chopsticks. And I'm really looking forward to having this. I do eat a lot of sushi in restaurants, but it's not often I manage to have takeaway sushi, so we're going to try and see how this goes. And if this is a good thing, I might get some from Tesco's and Morrison's, and we'll see, we can compare them and it'll be all thrilling. And yeah, so let's open this up, shall we? Oh my god, these look absolutely lovely. And the packaging is pretty nice. I mean, the packaging really isn't the important part of sushi, but it has to look nice. It has to look like it's something that you want to eat. And yeah, this looks absolutely lovely. Maybe not, obviously, like I said, we've lost a little bit of the nigiri on there, and a little bit seems a little bit it doesn't seem like it's going to fall apart, as a lot of the time happens. At least for me. These the California rolls, they look like they're well presented. I feel like these are going to be quite a little bit more difficult to eat though, because I think that they're going to fall apart, whereas the nigiri itself should be pretty much okay. We get a nice little bit of wasabi on there, which it's not apparently not true wasabi. It's usually horseradish, but yeah, I'm not really going to worry too much about that. We'll put a little bit on there. I know you're supposed to put it in between the nigiri and the rice itself, but I'm not really going to worry too much about that. We'll rub a little bit more onto here. And obviously we need to get the soy sauce in. Soy sauce. So you can have with or without soy sauce. I usually prefer it with, just because it tastes a little bit nicer with it. And what I'm going to do, because of the way this is all set up, I'm going to take these out and put these in here, and then put the soy sauce in the little tub in the middle bit, because I think that's going to be the best bit. I got some soy sauce at home, so if this isn't enough, I'm going to put some more in. I think it's going to be enough for the amount that there is, I think. Soy sauce is in, and a lot of people actually put the wasabi in the soy sauce. Personally, I prefer not to. I prefer to at least put that on separately, but it's up to you. I personally, like I said, I don't really enjoy having it inside there, but hey, I'm not going to complain if you guys want to do that. And now the moment of truth, the bits we've all been wanting. So what needs to happen with rice is it needs to be nice. The rice needs to be nice and sticky. This feels pretty okay. It definitely feels like it's been frozen at some point. And obviously it doesn't look like the salmon's going to fall apart. So let's get a nice little dunk in and a nice little taste, shall we? Oh god. Oh my god, that was absolutely lovely. That really tasted absolutely divine. Oh god, that was absolutely... So, like I said, we tend to have salmon. I find is the most common thing you'll find in sushi. So if you want to try sushi, you better like salmon. But salmon on sushi tastes a lot different from salmon out of a can. Same with tuna. It does taste a lot different. So if you don't like salmon out of a can, it might be worth checking out salmon sushi itself, at least as a bit of a try. So next up we're going to have a bit of wasabi on here. The wasabi is a really kind of liquidy, which isn't particularly amazing, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Dunk, 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 dunk. I like to get a nice dunk in, and let's try the sushi, the tuna nigiri. Oh god, that's good. The texture is just right. What I tend to find with a lot of sushi is that, especially when you buy them from takeaways, they can be quite not right. They either taste frozen, or taste like they've been frozen at some point and warmed up. They just don't taste right. But these taste absolutely. This is what I would expect from sitting in a shop, in a restaurant for sushi. Really nice. There's not enough wasabi. I feel like it could have done with more wasabi, but that's just me. I like to have a lot of wasabi on here. But yeah, that tastes really nice. Let's try the California roll. These are my least favourite. So California rolls tend to have, I think there's a bit of crab in there. So these tend to have this looks like it's got a bit of salmon, it's got some veggies. I think that's a bit of crab or avocado. I think it's crab. So yeah, they tend to have a little bit of a mixture. Sometimes I have this one looks like it's got little sesame seeds on, but sometimes they have like salmon raw on, and they're the ones I like the most. I'm not as huge on California rolls just because they tend to be quite big. The ones we get from Sen Sushi are absolutely huge, and I struggle with them. I struggle with them quite a bit. So let's try this. That's good. That's really rather good. Really nice. Not enough wasabi. Really could have done with more wasabi. Get some on these California rolls. Wasabi is an acquired taste. I feel like a lot of people don't like them at first. Oh dear. But once you get into it, you will enjoy wasabi. I think like I think it was something I was watching. It was like it's an adult's taste. And I was just saying, yeah. Once you get up to a certain age, you like it a little bit more. This is gonna fall apart. Nice and crunchy. That's really good. This is a really good set. So really, when you think about it, for the price, £7.50 seems quite expensive for a takeaway. But realistically, if you're going to be sitting in a restaurant, you're probably going to pay about twice that amount. I usually like to have it with a pint of Asahi, but I don't have any Asahi on us, unfortunately. Maybe I'll do that for a future video, and I'll get drunk while we record it. But overall, the contents, I feel like you do get enough. I think this is a nice little starter pack, so you get at least 3 different things. You get enough variety. The next one down, I think it's about £5, so it's a pretty good deal. I think the next one down, you got about you pretty much got one. You got tuna or salmon, and you got a few other little things. It was probably about half this, so yeah, it's not a bad price. There's a nice variety. I really do like the variety in what they've give you. There's enough for a meal, at least a meal for one, which is good. It looks nice. The appeal is these don't look that. I feel like these look like they're kind of going to fall apart. I think this one is. I think the problem is when they prepared them, they kind of stuffed them into a thing. Yeah, that's like 2 California rolls, double dip. But yeah, this is actually a really nice set. I was really impressed with it. I was going to do out of 5 and stuff like that, but I'm probably going to see the contents for the price. I mean, personally, I probably would have given you maybe 4 California rolls and maybe give you 2 with salmon roe in. And maybe you could have had some egg or something like that instead. But yeah, a decent 4 out of 5 out of that. For the contents and the variety itself, nice enough. Price, I think it's a good deal. I know you can probably get cheaper stuff elsewhere, but again, I can't really complain. It's for something that's takeaway, it feels expensive compared to Greg's or McDonald's, but you are getting a decent meal out of this. I think it is quite on the higher side, but that might just be my opinion. So I'm probably just going to give it. I'm going to give it about a 3, maybe a 4. I feel like one of the things that lets it down for the contents is that you don't get any ginger. I love to have ginger between all of the sushi. And you really need more wasabi. Really need more of that, because there's not enough wasabi to, at least with the amount I put on there, on these. Wasabi, like I said, is an acquired taste. I recently had my tooth out, and I had wasabi not long afterwards, and it got stuck in the where my tooth was. So that was fun. Taste 5 out of 5. This is really nice. Like I said, we're going with takeaway stuff at the moment. If I can ever get the opportunity to do a restaurant, obviously things are going to be a little bit different, but for a takeaway, this is pretty much perfection. And like I said, this is the easiest. This is the easy set. This is the set that's probably going to appeal to most people. I know it appealed to me, and this is the one I kind of wanted to do at the very beginning. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the rest of these and really enjoy them. So yeah, the tuna looks really nice. Oh god, let's have another one. God, that's so good. And there we have it, full course of sushi, well and truly nice. The California rolls were a little bit after about halfway through, they started to just kind of fall apart when I was just picking them up for the chopsticks without even putting them in the soy sauce, which was a little bit disappointing. But it's California rolls. I mean, to be honest, you really go for the sushi itself, which was 100% spot on. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed it. Even the peas and all that were really nice. Nice little set indeed. I would really recommend, if you've got a Nudo Sushibox and you want to try some sushi, go check them out. It's a nice little starter pack. I mean, obviously you don't have to use the chopsticks if you're not really well versed in them. You can just use your hands, but hey, that's not something I really would do myself. But yeah, so let me know what you thought of this video, guys. I really want to do more stuff like this. Maybe have some Japanese snacks and more weeby stuff that is outside of manga. Just to have something a little bit different on the channel. Let me know what you think, and if there's... What sushi do you like the most? I really like eel. I really like eel sushi. That's my favourite one. And if you did like this, remember to leave a like, remember to comment, and of course subscribe. Ring the bell. And I will see you next time. Thank you for coming, and thanks again for staying. Goodbye.